Saturday will begin. That'll actually be the All-Star practice. That's in the morning. And then we'll have something new they're doing this year as well. They're at 2:00 Eastern Saturday. They are doing the NBA and the HBCU Classic, and you'll have Morgan State and Howard University. Again, another dope feature of the NBA All-Star Weekend. Something new they're doing. And then this is not the nightcap. Okay, then this is a quote-unquote State Farm, quote-unquote All-Star Saturday night, which includes 3 events. And it starts at 8:00 with the first one. You got the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. That's the first event. Second event, you have the Mountain Dew 3-point contest. And then the third event is the Att Dunk Contest. And I think AD just hurt his ankle. I'm watching.
Yeah, he did. I'm watching it right now. That's why I said, oh no.
Yeah.
He's grimacing real bad.
Yeah, he's in real pain.
Wow.
He's in real pain. Jeez. The ankle. Ooh. It looks like the top of the foot where it flexes.
Yeah, looks like a high sprain.
That's no good. Yeah, he's like in real pain. Jeez, man. God bless him. All right, man. Jeez. That kind of ruined my momentum right there.
Oh, shout out to Taco Bell. Let's talk about the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. Shout out to Taco Bell.
Let's BG, let's have you do it, man. A couple weeks ago, you talked about getting Taco Bell for dinner. Taco Bell's your deal, man. Maybe they want to sponsor you and the Coach C NBA show, man. Talk about the Taco Bell Skills Challenge, which is the first event of the State Farm All-Star Saturday night. You have 3 teams: Team Rook, Team Cavs. The Cavs are the hosting team, and you got the team Antetokounmpos. So talk about that. Who do you like? We can read off some of the names, but you also have it in front of you. You can read off some of the names too. Talk about it, BG.
Yeah. So we got Team Rooks. We got Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham, Josh Giddey. We've talked about those guys playing in the Rising Stars Challenge. Team Cavs, Jared Allen, All-Star. Darius Garland, All-Star. Evan Mobley's playing well for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Future
you got
the
Antetokounmpos. You got Giannis, Thanasis, or however you say his name. They both play for the Bucks.
Bro, it's hard enough for me to say their last name. You think I'm saying the first name?
And then you got Alex, and he must play in the Raptors organization, but he wasn't listed on their roster, so he must be in the G League or something like that. But this must be different this year because I'm looking at the format. It says round 1, team shooting, round 2, team passing, which all 3 teams partake in. And then it looks like round 3, team relay, all 3 teams. And then the final round is a half-court shot, and that's just 2 of the teams. I made my pick. I did my research, and I made my pick before I looked at the odds to win it. And I don't want to be that guy, but I think Team Rooks run away with this. I mean, I don't even think it's close. You're talking about shooting, passing, being quick. They're the only team with all guards. Yeah. They're the only team with all guards. Team Cavs have 2 centers. I think Evan Mobley's a center, right?
Yeah,
he might be a
power forward center.
Yeah. They got 2 centers. They might have the best overall player in the challenge, which is Darius Garland, if you're talking about skill challenge. Mm-hmm. But the Antetokounmpos are not good shooters. So I don't know if they're gonna do well in the shooting.
And how hard is Giannis gonna go? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I think the Rooks are gonna go real hard. You talk about Josh Giddey being
Giddy up,
a triple double guy. He's a great passer, so he's gonna do well in the passing. He's not a great shooter, not a great scorer. I mean, he averages a little bit, like maybe 12 points a game or something like that. But
bro, I like his game, man.
He's got a good game. But if you look,
a guy like him.
I mean, Scotty Barnes is a 31% 3-point shooter. So you're talking about shooting. Then you got Cade Cunningham is a 33% shooter from 3. Josh Giddey, he's only 27% from 3. But I mean, they're better overall than you talk about the Cavs here. Darius Garland, I'm assuming they're shooting some threes at some point.
I can read it off for you. They shoot it's a range of shots from 10 feet all the way out to 30 feet from 5 different spots. They got 30 seconds to shoot. So they kind of switch it up between the distance and obviously how much time they have. It's
kind of how they used to do with when they had like the legend, the woman, or the female player, and then So, I mean, Darius Garland, he's a 38% 3-point shooter, but then Jared Allen's only, 10% 10%, and Evan Mobley's only 26%. And I'm not even going to go into the Antetokounmpos. So I think Giannis is the best one out of them three, and he's in the lower 30s. So yeah, I mean, you talk about speed, you talk about passing, you talk about shooting combined. I think the team with all the guards are the easiest choice here, and that's Team Rook. So that's who I'm gonna go with.
I like it. Zay, what you got, man?
Yeah, and like my gut tells me yes, but just thinking of all the years that it's been just like some funky stuff that goes on in this game, like I can see the Cavs, you know, maybe coming out with an upset. And although Giannis, they're way out of the picture, I could just see this being more competitive than people think. Just from the fact that it's All-Star weekend, these guys, you know, they probably, you know, I know the NBA gonna look down at me for saying this, but they probably gonna have a couple drinks in them. You know, they probably gonna be they on vacation.
You know, Giannis likes to get a little freaky, man. He's gonna be letting loose.
These guys on vacation, they're gonna be having a good time. You know,
I'm a millionaire on vacation. Relax, man. I'm here for you. What else you want me to do? I'm here, NBA. Like, come on. You know, I can turn up a little bit if I want to. You got me here. All right, I'm gonna turn up. That's definitely how they feeling.
Yeah, so I can see this just being the rookies probably do win. Don't get me wrong, but I think this competition would be a lot more competitive than people think.
Yeah, I'll tell you something that I overlooked in this whole thing is, you know, coming from a family where I got two older brothers, I got one younger brother, and
talk about
I played sports with my brothers my whole life. I'll tell you what. There is never a sporting event I did with my brothers where we wanted to ever lose. I mean, they're not only representing themselves, they're representing their family name. So,
so why not go with the Antetokounmpos? They really repping their name.
Because shooting, I just can't, man. You gotta win it with
like I said, Giannis gonna take the rookies out right before this. He's a
smart man, right.
He gonna take them out right before this.
Right.
And the rookies think they gonna be having a good old time in Cleveland. And then they forget they have a competition. They're gonna come and, you know, watch Giannis in that plus 390. Watch the Antetokounmpos in that plus 390. Run away with it.
Yep. Hey, so Zay, who you going with? You going with?
I'm gonna go with Team Cavs.
Team Cat. Okay, I was gonna say, man, that's such a solid pick because again, they're on their home floor.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're on their home floor in their home building, so that's not a bad look for the Team Cavs. They're plus 240, and again with Team Cavs, you got Jared Allen of the Cavs. They all play for the Cavs. I ain't gotta say that. Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. You know what? To switch it up, I'm gonna go with Team Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna go with them, man. I'm gonna go with that squad because simply. There's no other reason for me to really take them. Yeah, the shooting is definitely something that is not their specialty. But again, I mean that's not the only piece. Round one is team shooting. Round two, you got team passing, which Giannis is really great. I don't know what his other brothers can do, but if they're anything close to what Giannis is, they're gonna be good passers. Team relay, you know them boys can run and float. So you know they can move, man. That's a timed event where you gotta number one, you gotta throw an outlet pass. Number two, you gotta dribble down the court through 3 moving pylons. I don't know how that's gonna work. Then you gotta make a short shot in the lane. They can do that. You gotta make a three-pointer from the corner against an automated defender. Okay. That may be a little shaky, but I mean, you get some momentum, you can get that rolling. And number 5, you gotta dribble to the opposite goal and make a basket, such as a layup, dunk, or jump shot. So they can definitely do that. And again, with their speed and athleticism, I mean, they can move down the floor. And then, you know, round 4, the final round is half-court shot, which really that's a toss-up. I mean, you just got to get lucky on that one. So team passing, team relay, half-court shot, maybe they can get lucky. And again, they are the biggest. I've gone with now the biggest underdogs for both of the main events we talked about thus far, and I feel wonderful about it. So give me Team Antetokounmpo in this matchup. And again, I'm getting the MVP and the reigning Finals MVP and the reigning Finals champion in Giannis. I don't know what his brothers can do, but maybe he can work some magic with them boys, man. I don't know, but I got to roll with him, and I really like that pick for me. So I'm going with Team Antetokounmpo. Zay, you going with Team Cavs, and then BG, you going with the Rooks, who are the overall favorite in that skills challenge. They are minus 165 for BG's pick. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
Yeah, I just think, after you named the format and stuff, I think there's a little strategy involved. Who's taking what shot, who's making what pass, because there are 3 guys, so I'm sure it's going to be some strategy involved, and you just gotta choose the right guy to make the right play, I guess.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna be fun either way. It's another one of those events during All-Star Weekend where you're gonna see a lot of smiles on these guys' faces. And Zay said it, I think they may have a drink or 2 in them. You know what I mean? Kind of feeling good about themselves. And I just think they're gonna have fun. They're gonna show the fans a good time. They're gonna make it live. This event in particular, the Skills Challenge. It is one of those ones where it's typically a little watered down. Not a lot of people are anticipating it being a fun, entertaining event. But again, with the format of how they're doing it and the names that are in it, I like what they're doing, and I think they can actually put on a little bit of a show between these 3 teams in the Skills Challenge. So I'm excited for that.